Ever since I was a little girl, I had a knack for selling things. I grew up in poverty. I was born in Colombia, and my mom would give me 1 Colombian peso to go to school, and that would be my lunch. And sometimes I will go to school and notice that other kids didn't have money for their lunches. So I will give my peso away, and I will challenge myself to sell something to make money and feed myself that day. So I was always very concerned about others and about people. And it was almost irrelevant that I would give my peso away because I almost knew that that day I would make another peso for me. September 30th, 2001, 2 weeks after 9/11. And I had been working in the IT world. I had sold a project in New Jersey Port Authority, which is one of the towers that got destroyed. And my team used to work there as well. And unfortunately, when the whole thing happened, it was totally unexpected, and unfortunately enough for us, we were not there. But my team ended up totally unemployed. And so I had people coming into the project from different parts of the world. I had people coming from Mexico and Venezuela. And one of those employees was actually in an H-1 visa. And he had gotten married and had a child that was born in Houston and was born with meningitis. And so he had been very concerned, working very hard so he could pay a $90,000 bill that he had. And he came to me the day after the towers came down, and he said, "What do I do now? I have a daughter at the hospital, and I have a $90,000 bill to pay, and I'm not even a citizen of this country. I cannot work here." And so that triggered my motivation to say, maybe I can help him. And he said, "What can I do?" And I had no idea. So I went to see a lawyer, and the attorney told me that I could place them into a company. The unfortunate part was that America went into a big dive in economic recession, a very immediate economic recession, what we call a V recession, where you hit down bottom very fast, but also you can come up very fast. And so knowing that, I thought maybe we will venture into creating something when the spike goes up. Maybe I will catch that wave and we will be lucky. And so that's exactly what we did. We created a company to protect this employee who became my first employee. And eventually he started running Europe, and he lives in Europe. And so he was my motivation, and that baby girl that was sick at the hospital. And so when we created the company, we named it VIP, and we would work 20-hour days until we fall asleep on the ground. And we took over the second floor of my house, and we built everything in the second floor. And in 3 months, we had given the company an image. We had created products and services. We had created a pricing strategy and a marketing strategy, and we went to market. It was like giving the peso when I was a child. For some reason, I always had this thing about people. I always believed that wealth and comfort is not just for me, but it should be for others. And I always had that concern for other people. I don't know why. But it was exactly like the peso story. It was, if I have something, why can I not just share it and give it to someone else?